Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we watch my bloopers, I'm awkward as hell, sometimes dogs walk in and out of the videos or delightfully pant in the background, we laugh, and sometimes we learn things, like hopefully today. That's right, today I'm bringing you another contract clause breakdown, but before we get into that, if you're new around here, my name's Ryann Carroll with Portland Digs Real Estate here in Portland, Oregon. And as a new YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Your support means so much. If you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me out a ton. And as always, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the super cool, rad, fun time things that I have coming at you. There are always bloopers. Always. So without further ado, let's roll that beautiful Jenny footage. So today's topic is earnest money. What is earnest money? Earnest money is a sum of funds that upon acceptance of an offer, the buyer agrees to put in escrow, depending on the state, within a short number of days, usually 3 to 5. This will go towards the down payment and or closing costs, depending on your mortgage situation. It is a deposit, but unlike the total down payment, it's not related to the mortgage and is instead a means to illustrate the buyer's commitment to purchasing a seller's house. In other words, it protects a seller from buyers going out and putting down multiple offers, getting under contract on multiple properties, essentially taking them all off the market, only to later drop out of several of those transactions, wasting the seller's time, energy, money, and the potential of another buyer coming along that was more serious. Think of it this way. If Joey asked Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe all to the prom and they all said yes, they all went out and bought prom dresses, told everyone they were spoken for so other dates didn't pursue them, then the night before the big day, Joey called Monica and Phoebe and let them know that he was only going to take Rachel. Not cool, bro. So that's all excellent. But say you're the buyer and you make an offer on a place, submit your earnest money deposit, but later you find issues with the home and you change your mind about the purchase. Can you get your money back? Yes and no. Real estate contracts include a number of contingencies that allow buyers to get their earnest money back in a few different situations. One example being disclosures. In Oregon, sellers must provide buyers with a seller's disclosure statement, which includes all material facts known about the home. The buyers then have 5 days to review and can walk away within that time frame without any need for justification and have their earnest money returned. If you miss this deadline, however, and other contingency timelines, or default on the contract because this purchase is a contractual agreement between the buyer and seller, you could absolutely lose your earnest money. This is why it's especially important to work closely with your broker as a buyer to make sure you are aware and you are able to meet all of the timelines associated with every contingency in the real estate contract and that your earnest money is protected. One other thing to note is that while the earnest money payment is due within a short number of days after an accepted offer and is meant as a good faith deposit to the seller, this money goes to escrow, a neutral third-party account, and remains there until close. And that's when the seller receives those funds. It doesn't go directly in the hands of the seller at the time that it is initially provided. Now, I'm sure you've all heard figures talked about on how much down payment is required to purchase a house, but what seems to be discussed less frequently is how to know how much earnest money to include in a particular offer. This is another valuable piece that a buyer's broker brings to the table. They can look at the market in that particular area, the details around the specific property that you're pursuing, and advise you accordingly. But generally, a good range is to assume 1 to 2 or 3% of the total purchase price of the home. So if you're buying a $400,000 home, $4,000 to $8,000 is a good range to be prepared for. One note that I'll say is that $10,000 is the line for small claims, so I always recommend keeping the earnest money deposit under $10,000 for that reason. But again, work with your real estate professional. This is what we are here for. So that's about it, guys. I hope that this was helpful for you. And if you have any questions about what we discussed today or anything relating to real estate, or as always, if you just want to say hello, be sure to do so in the comments below, or feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description box. And until next time, dig where you live. Coops, be in the video or don't be in the video. Really? Can you not? Can you not? You know, we laugh. Ah. Oh. Sparkling water. It's like a disco ball for your mouth. Hey guys, I'm back really quickly for a very important announcement. Portland Digs Real Estate, which is the brokerage that I'm a part of, is throwing a Client Appreciation Day on October 14th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it's going to be so fun. It's at the Oaks Park Roller Rink in Southeast Portland, and it is 100% free, totally family friendly, no catches, just a good time. Real life bloopers and all the works, but if I haven't met you, I would love to meet you there. And if you are a current or prior client of mine, this event is for you. Come and celebrate. And if you're a family or friend, please also join, because it is because of your support that I'm able to do this career that I love. So I would love to see you there. Can't wait for it. Let's get back to those bloopers. They've already seen this on Instagram stories. This was like so yesterday. My dogs are literally freaking out. I think yes. Yep, I've got a hair in my mouth. It's a hard word to say. No, not right. What was that noise? From the top. I think. Does that make any sense? I need to not drink sparkling water when I'm recording these videos. It's like mercy. Blah blah dee 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 dee.